Hi everyone, my name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium, and I react to video game music. I'm also a musician. But today we're going to be checking out the return of World of Warcraft. I've done very, very little, but I'm pretty sure I've done like one or two. And this one, we're going to listen to two songs. The first one is music from Warbringers and Daughter of the Sea / Jana. And then we're going to be checking out from the Mist of Pandaria, Way of the Monk. Okay. From the channels WoW Music Vault and World of Warcraft, the channel itself. First one has 8 million views. These are requested by Vanadel, Quetzal, and Drew's Comics. I don't know what to expect with World of Warcraft. I know it's an MMO and it was a really big deal for a very long time, and it still might be. But I don't remember what the music entails. I think I heard one that was like a metal song, but that could have been something else. Maybe it was I don't know. Anyways, Jana, or Daughter of the Sea. Let's go.
Beware, beware, the daughter of the sea. Beware, I heard him cry. His words carried upon the ocean breeze as he sank beneath the tide. Those blood-soaked shores of Kalimdor, where sailors fought and died, the admiral fell at their amour because she left his side.
Why this, oh daughter of the sea? Why this, did she forget her seaside days? Always the pride of our nation's eyes. How could she go astray? When she did flee across the ocean deep, the admiral followed west. What else but sail to save a daughter's life, and pray she still drew breath. But there he found upon those distant shores enemies on the rise. But when he faced those savage foes, his daughter stood aside and buried deep beneath the waves, betrayed by family, to his nation with his last breath cried, beware the daughter of the sea.
I heard, across a moonlit sea, the old voice warning me. Beware, beware, the daughter of the sea. Beware. beware of me.
Damn. That was sick. I didn't want to talk during that. Well, before we go on to the next one, obviously we have to talk about this one. That was, I'm a huge fan of like sea shanties and these, really very vocal, melody heavy songs. Dun 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 dun. Anything that can sound good as like an instrument piece. It sounds so well. Like I can already hear that as a piano. It reminded me of a song I heard a while ago from a game called Warframe. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's Sleeping in the Cold Below? Something in the Cold Below. I reacted to it a while ago, and I really liked that. Same kind of idea, but that was a little bit more, a little more energy. This one just sounded... How do I explain this? It sounded more of a solemn shanty, and I haven't heard that. I can't think of many instances in my life where I heard a solemn style shanty where it sounds more emotional and very story-like. I didn't catch all the lyrics, but something about blood-filled shores, and I see all these swords on the ground, like some devastating thing took place here. I really enjoyed the kind of back and forth male and female like lead, and then the choir, and it felt like something you would hear like on a ship with people that have like essentially nothing to do besides sing and but it had this I don't want to say like demonic feel, but I am looking at her and she does look a little twisted, and maybe that's who it's about. But especially at the end, what is it like, be afraid of me? I think this was one of those less is more type songs that I just really enjoyed because it's just a good song, and it sounds very intimate. She's singing really close to the microphone, and you kind of feel it, like you could feel the vibration of her voice, and the music is just really has that's the reason I like shanties, is because the music sounds like it's like waves. It definitely feels like you're out at sea or something. So wasn't expecting that from World of Warcraft, but then again, I don't know what to expect from this game because I don't know anything about it. I just know it's huge and it's an MMO. That was great though. Daughter of the Sea / Jana. Let me know more about this song. There's not much else to say besides I really enjoyed it. But now we have to go to Miss of Pandaria, Way of the Monk. And at first I was like, what the hell is Pandaria? And then I see what looks like a panda with a weapon. So it's like, is this a land full of deadly pandas? I feel like with World of Warcraft, they can go so many places. It's like purely fantasy, right? So we're going from what seems to be somewhat piratey and fantasy to just straight up like Animal Kingdom. Let me know. I know there's people that play WoW out there that will surely tell me. But this is Way of the Monk. Okay. Do not know what to expect. Actually, let's take a guess. I'm going to guess it's going to sound... I'm looking at that building back there. It looks like a Japanese-style building. So I'm going to guess there's going to be a flute in here somewhere. I don't know where, but it's going to be a flute. All right, let's go. Music is really well done in this game, though, production-wise. So it's very serious. I never knew what that instrument was, that little like wooden clank. That love cellos, man. Very nature sounding. Very percussion heavy. Both of these songs sound like very human group of people. Wind chimes. Then it just ends abruptly. Love when that happens. Okay. Well, definitely, you know, it's got that Japanese style. You know what's interesting about this song is, although it was, you know, very Eastern sounding, the cellos and all the string sections reminded me a lot of Space. And I know that's like a totally different setting that it was going for, but like if I were just to ignore all the like the flutes and the wood blocks and all the Japanese sounding stuff, all the little it sounded very ascending and like galactic, I should say. A lot of stars. It sounds weird to get like an opposite sort of setting, but I just couldn't help it when it just sounds like a climbing, ascending feel. But I think that climbing, ascending feel is meant to portray the feeling of, you know, something here feels very warrior-like and honorable, and it felt very serious. You know, at first I saw this image and I'm like, oh, it doesn't look so serious. It's just a couple panda people fighting or something, but it sounds like the whole thing is meant to be kind of taken pretty seriously, and it kind of, mind you, I don't know if these two songs are connected. They're probably not. It just comes from the same game. And that's the only reason I picked them, is because they're from the same game. But it's interesting that I picked these two because they both sound in that same realm of like raw human nature, where it's like, you know, no technology, and the only form of like entertainment and passing time is, you know, community and singing along and doing all these things together. It sounds very, I don't know if tribal is the right word, but, you know, like both songs have this sort of very stripped down, just organic feel to it. And I thought that was kind of a coincidence, or I don't know, but, and that makes me think of if all of WoW was like that. don't know. Do people still call it WoW? I don't know if that's proper. World of Warcraft. If I would have to assume the soundtrack is varied like crazy, just because of how big it is and how long it's been going. I don't know if they're still making expansions and songs, or if they have enough content to last for years and years and years. The thing about World of Warcraft is it's so big that even people like me knew about it back in like high school. We're talking like 2008 ish, because I had a friend that played WoW, and like he stayed in his room all day nonstop. And I just remember how big of a deal that was then. Like, it was such a big deal then. And now it seems we're not too far off from that. Now it's kind of a little normalized. People have like separate. I'm getting kind of like into a side tangent here, but it is kind of fascinating to me that, and I know some people here that are watching this are like this, and it's not a bad thing, but they have like separate lives in these kind of games. Final Fantasy 14, World of Warcraft. I think there's another one that's really big. I can't think of it right now, but they meet their significant other. They have like events and communities together. Some people don't like socializing outside, so it's like, it's a really fascinating human thing. The MMO world. I never got into it, but I could see the appeal. Especially when the music, I'm going to circle back to the music, is like this, though. Is because it's so cool, and you can tell that they took their time, and it's like a passion thing. It's not just, let's put something here and just hope it sounds good. No, like you can tell, it fits the setting, it does its thing, and there's a reason why, this has also a million views, plus 8 million views, and that's just views on a song on YouTube. Imagine the player base, hours played, other songs that I probably haven't heard. It's pretty, it's pretty intense. I don't really follow a whole lot of political things in games, so I've heard like some kind of ups and downs in Blizzard and all that. I don't know anything, so because I've been told in the past, they're like, hey, maybe don't check out Blizzard stuff. I'm like, well, I'm an outsider, so I can't really like judge a book by its cover. I'm listening to the music at the end of the day. I'm not, and it could be another company that I'm thinking of, but I've heard similar things. But it's kind of inevitable when a game or a company is so huge, you're gonna kind of spark debate no matter what. But I really like the setting on both of these. It's called Mists of Pandaria, and that's exactly what I see here. I see mists, I see pandas, and I'm guessing this whole place is called Pandaria. And then this one was just like look how different they are. Like nice and outdoors or outside and sunny, and this one's all just like gloom and doom. Really, really cool stuff, and I need to hear more WoW music. I want to hear I want to know what is like if you had to say, I had to listen to like what is the one-winged angel of World of Warcraft? You know what I mean? Like, what is like the big one? I'm curious as to what that is and to why. But yeah, World of Warcraft, cool. I like them both. They both have this very organic sound and nothing else to say. I was right about the flute. But this one though, the whole like galactic sound along with the Japanese sounds was very interesting to me. Try to see what I'm trying to say is like, next time you hear this song, just try to like remove your ears from the flutes and just kind of like imagine like space. I don't know. I have a weird imagination. So thank you to Drew's Comics, Quetzal, and Vanadel for that. Thanks to all my Patreon supporters. I cannot be here without them. Thanks to my Platinum members. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse in the Auditorium. Peace.